Hey, good morning, my friends. I'm here again. I'm still very much in tune about this Gen Z revolution that has been started. You know, one of the things that we have to know that every revolution that starts from somewhere. Today, there are so many young people who are going out to the streets in Kenya because they have realized they are tired of not getting the national cake, or rather knowing what their future holds. And it's okay for them to ask questions because their future is in the hands of those parents and also in the hands of those leaders. Now, my message today is to the people who live in the diaspora, those people who live in Germany, Canada, USA, in all the European countries, and also the Asian countries. If you're in Japan, if you're in the United States of America, wherever you are, you're a person who really sends money to Kenya so that we can support our families, especially in education. Most of us, including myself, and I know I'm not the only one, we know the pay bill numbers to those schools. We talk to the principals. As I speak right now, I just had a long phone call with one of the deputy principals of a certain school, trying to figure out how we can clear school fees. We do this and we don't have enough money. Sometimes I'm telling the deputy principal, please let me send 10,000 this time. When I get paid, I'll send the next amount. Not to only one kid, but to so many children. And I know even you also do the same thing. So when we speak from the diaspora, we are speaking because we know the cost of living, we know the cost of school fees. So we are part and parcel of this. We also send about 4 billion Kenya shillings to Kenya to revamp the economy. We all participate in the prosperity of that country. So when such things are happening, they are affecting us directly. And we're not gonna be quiet. We're gonna also talk directly to the US government and also to the other governments that are involved so that they can know that these kids in Kenya, they are doing this because they have given up. Many regimes have promised them this and that, but now time is now. You cannot lie so many times to these kids. We ask the government to let them picket and demonstrate peacefully because they have said they are peaceful and we have seen that they are peaceful. What we ask the registrators in Kenya, that they should not think that we are stupid or that we are idiots. Sisi si wajinga, labda wao ndio wajinga. Now, mchukue hivi, the cost of maintaining a member of parliament is unimaginable. There is nobody with sane mind who can stand and say this is okay. I don't know how much money you spend on your vehicles, and I don't know how much money you spend on your security. But I have a suggestion to you. Yes, we've been told that heavy taxation and raising taxes, we are doing this so that we can be a country that is self-reliant and not asking for debt from outside, from IMF or from the World Bank. But it's something also we can do. We can cut costs. How about if each and every member of parliament starts riding a bicycle in Nairobi? You guys live around Nairobi. For instance, if I use Kimani Ishongwa, you live in Kikuyu, I'm probably sure of that. Mashukuru, you also don't live very far away from Nairobi. You can ride on a matatu and go to Nairobi and ride a bicycle to parliament. But now you're guys gonna bring another point of here that it doesn't make sense, that probably is not safe. Why is it not safe? If we can assure that every young man in Kenya have a job, if we can assure that every family is well represented in the workforce, that every parent have an income, I don't think there will be people looking for you to steal from you. In any case, why would you be scared of the people who voted for you and they love you so much? So I think from next week, there's one point that Generation Z are failing also. You guys are doing such a good job, but also because I hear you're going to KFC and buying lunch, kuku, chicken and everything else, and mineral water. How about if every Generation Z member, every kid, can skip a meal and we buy a bicycle for the member of parliament? We start with the Kikuyu member of parliament, Kimani Ichung'wah. And we can also apologize here on behalf of the Kikuyu people, Kikuyu constituency, who voted for Kimani Ichung'wah as an MP. He's been a disgrace, to be honest, not because he's a bad person, but he doesn't know what to say and when to shut up. You cannot be patronizing all these young people. And every day that you're talking something, you're making everybody angry. Can you look at yourself and think about what are you talking about? You have a very high position in this government of President Ruto. We must reduce the costs. I hear that President Ruto traveled with a 200 million Kenya shillings private jet. Whether that is true or not, I don't know. But the person who invited you to the US gave you a big honor, Joe Biden, our dear president. He rode on a train, a public means of transport, for over 20-something years when he was in the Senate as a senator of Delaware. He was saving money. I don't know where these politicians get the money to fly on a chopper. I don't know how. It doesn't make sense that public officials, public service officials, can be using helicopters and private choppers to fly around the country. Hiyo lazima itaisha. And ni wananchi, I don't know why mnagojea sijui mtu anakuja na ndege mnampigia makofi. I think we should do this. Those choppers should be returned where they came from, ziuzwe, so that hawa watoto walipiwe shule and jobs can be created. And actually everybody will be happy. If we do this for the next 10 years, Kenya will be the most prosperous country. We don't even need to change the leadership. We just need to change the mindset. Watu kama Osoro, at least you go with chase cars. Osoro, who is gonna steal you? Right? Didmas Barara. Baraza, is it Baraza or Barara, whatever his name is? You know? And all these people. I like this guy from Kapsaret, Engineer Sudi. If there is a guy who I will never have a bad feeling about, is this guy, because he's clueless. But these are the people, I don't know what we can say. God bless you. Let's continue picketing. Gen Z, we are behind you. We're gonna support you. Some of us are millennials or Generation X. We are right there. But whatever you guys are doing, we are joining you soon. God bless you.